podcast. This is the Bearsman podcast. Thanks for listening to the Bearsman podcast.
Okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back to another episode with us. Two white dudes.
Two straight white males on Thanksgiving.
Yes, by the way, happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
brother.
Thanksgiving to you too, buddy.
I'm thankful for you,
I'm thankful for you.
as you should be.
I always am. And Zins.
And Zins, what are you popping in?
I actually just took out a red fruits.
Oh, I'm rocking exotic mango today.
Nice.
Yes.
Shout out to Zin.
Yeah. Pop that into your mouth. Gonna try not to say as many dick jokes today. Because that last episode, I forget, what did I say? That was like...
You said feeding the throat.
Yeah, I gotta feed my throat.
Yeah, and then you had a sore throat the next day.
I don't know what that was about.
It's pretty weird. I don't know what you're doing in your spare time, my friend.
Yeah. I was on a sucker.
Mhm.
That sounded bad too.
That's terrible.
A good old sucker.
Yeah, and we were calling that Jason guy gay last time.
Well, the boot fits, wear it, right?
Yeah.
Whoopsies. Actually, you know what? I did have a sucker the other day after I
you?
got my haircut.
Nice.
My new I had to go get it touched up a little bit. Shout out my barber Najee for doing my haircut. So he didn't talk to me about the podcast. I don't think he's quite heard it yet. But like when you walk in there, it's all Lebanese dudes,
Mm-hmm.
and the majority of them are Muslim. So I was walking in there, I'm like, oh my God, wonder what they're gonna say to me today. But clearly none of them have heard it yet. So
I don't really think it's that bad. You're allowed to have opinions on things, right?
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I saw a couple Christian Lebanese guys in there too. So I'm like, well, I'm safe.
Lebanon used to be a Christian country.
It did.
Mhm.
I think the majority of the government is like, if you want to be a leader in Lebanon, you have to be a Christian, but
Mhm.
it's like a certain type of Christian. I forget what it's called, but they're like a specific group of Christians.
Mhm.
Like to be in power in Lebanon, like it's a certain bloodline. Like you can't just, decide one day I'm going to be president of Lebanon or prime minister of Lebanon.
Interesting. I did not know that.
My barber told me that.
Cool.
So
How long have they been here? Do you know?
who?
The barber.
Oh, he's been here forever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, he always goes back and forth from Lebanon and Calgary. He's always telling me how good Lebanon is too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think the majority of his family lives out there now, but not 100% sure on that one. But
I mean, it'd be nice to go.
mhm.
I had a friend from Libya, and 2011 they went in there to take out Gaddafi, right? He loved them, but he said, you can't go there right now.
No.
'Cause they'll kill you.
Yeah.
Even if you're with me, they might kill me too.
I feel like there's a lot of places you don't want to go right now.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I think if we were able to, this is not the whole utopia thing, but I feel like if we were able to either help people who wanted to be helped,
Mhm.
not like the whole America spreading democracy thing, but if every country maintained its own culture and it was a flourishing country
Yeah.
that wanted to. I mean, some countries don't want to. They want to be under the thumb. But if every country could be full, you know what I mean? They have the bare necessities and they're living decent, then there wouldn't be all these wars. And you could actually go to these countries and enjoy their culture versus having them all immigrate to yours and destroy yours.
Sorry, just the minute you said bare necessities, it just clicked in my brain. It reminded me of the Jungle Book. For the bare necessities. I didn't know that was like a legit word.
Yeah. I mean, it's like kind of like minimal stuff to live and survive, right?
Okay. Right on.
Mm-hmm.
So we got snow in Calgary this morning. Winter's coming. Winter is here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's going to stay?
No.
No.
I think it'll be off and on.
Yeah, I know. As long as Halloween doesn't have snow, like it's not cold, I'll be happy. But it's always a gamble here in Calgary.
Mm-hmm.
One day, like earlier this week, it was like plus 20. and now we got snow on the ground.
It was -1 on the way over here.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Shit.
But I think with Alberta, it fluctuates so much.
I know.
Although going into a colder summer and more precipitation, it kind of made me feel like there's going to be a harsher winter. Because last winter, it wasn't really that bad.
No, I mean, we didn't get as much snow.
No, didn't really get that cold either. I remember my first year here, it hit -40, and Danielle Smith was like, we could have power outages because of the cold. I'm like, holy crap, this is crazy.
Yeah.
-40 is nuts, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. That's why I would say, like, if I won the lottery, I would never see snow unless I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd go see snow for like a ski trip or something like that. But other than that, fuck no.
I'd come back with my elbows up for Christmas time.
Yeah.
I definitely move somewhere where the temperature's steady all year round, though.
Where would you go if you won the lottery?
I would go to Texas or Tennessee immediately.
Why? What's in Tennessee? Like,
I just like Tennessee. Have you been there?
No, I haven't. I've only been to like 2 places in Canada. I've been to Florida for Disney World. Sorry, in the United States. Been to Florida.
Not yet, buddy. 51st state eventually.
Yeah. Florida, and then Nevada. Like, we went to Vegas for my buddy's bachelor party.
Nice.
And I've also been to Alaska. We go up there fishing. Like,
what?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Tell me about that.
My dad owns some property up in like northern BC, like Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like right on the border of BC and Alaska, and you're always going into like Alaskan waters whenever you're in there.
Wow.
So we always go up there for fishing for like halibut, crab, prawns, you name it.
That sounds like a heck of a time.
Oh, it's so much fun. But the town that like we drive into is called Stewart, and it's the middle of nowhere.
Oh, yeah. I feel like the more north you go, the more remote it gets.
Oh, yeah. Like, very little cell service. Though we did watch a UFC event when we were up there.
Nice.
Yeah. I think it was when Conor McGregor first lost to Nick Diaz.
Oh, it was a while ago.
Yeah. Or Nick or Nate? Nate Diaz.
Nate.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was also when I think, was it Ronda Rousey when she lost? Might have been.
Not sure.
It was one of those ones, but yeah, it's a good time up there. I love it out there. My dad is planning on going up there soon here.
Nice.
He's building, putting a cabin back up there. He has some properties that he's planning on revamping and then renting out. So it's a good time. Maybe we'll go up there one day.
Yeah, that sounds great. That'd be fun.
We'll do a podcast from the middle of nowhere.
Why not?
Right?
Yeah, we could do that for sure.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That'd be sweet.
So what else is going on?
Not too much. I mean, not too much in my world.
No.
In the rest of the world, there's a lot going on.
There's always stuff going on in the world.
Never ending. But yeah, no, I think just kind of preparing the house for the winter. You know, drained all the exterior.
Oh, the water. Fuck, I need to do that.
Yeah, you should probably do that. That way the pipes don't freeze.
Yeah, shit. I'll do that as soon as we end this episode.
Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, I know how to do it. Fuck, I've watched Tool Time. Okay.
What's Tool Time?
Oh my god. Tim Allen.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tim
Isn't
the
that
Tool
Home
Man Taylor.
Improvements?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Isn't it called Tool Time? No, shit. You're right.
Home Improvement?
The show's called Home Improvement,
you
but the
made a face
show
at
that
me and I
he
know what I'm
does
talking
is
about.
called Tool Time.
Oh, okay.
So I was correct. But yes, you are right. The actual show is called Home Improvement.
Gotcha. You can find anything online these days.
On YouTube, you can.
Yeah.
There's a YouTube channel where it's this dad that teaches like what dads usually teach their kids or people, like, you know, how to change a tire, oil, you name it. I think he has quite a few million followers on YouTube where it's like Handyman Dad, I think it's called.
Nice.
But he shows you how to do everything.
That's awesome. It's so useful.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing I love about YouTube. It's like if I don't know how to cook something or do something, just quick little type it up.
Yeah. I love YouTube. I think it's honestly, I remember when it first started back in the early 2000s, and it's
Stupid
evolved
videos.
so much. Yeah. But it's become so useful. And
It's like
a lot of creative people on there.
Oh yeah, well, it's a good source of like for information too. I love it.
I completely agree. Yeah, it's fantastic. There was a guy actually in near Anchorage, Alaska, who had Outdoor Boys. Have you heard of that?
No.
He does a lot of outdoor camping and survival, but like,
Oh, yes,
not
I
like
have
a
seen him.
crazy guy. It's like he takes his kids out and they make their own like shelter, and it's really cool.
Didn't he stop doing it
He did.
because he said he got too big?
Well, yeah, he wasn't able to. Also, the amount of time that you would spend, the amount of videos he would put out, like editing all those videos would take forever.
Mm-hmm.
Even with our podcast, it takes hours.
I did like the videos he did. I saw one where he left his son just in the middle of nowhere, and like he came up and later on in the show, he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" The son's like, "Not good. I'm wet. I can't make a fire." And the dad's like, "Okay, well here, let's do this, do that."
Yeah.
Got it going for him.
Those are just wholesome videos.
And they are good.
You know,
There's a lot of dumb videos too on YouTube.
Oh yeah, there are. There are.
Like, have you ever seen the? Oh my gosh, the it's where they chase a wheel of cheese down a hill.
No.
And it's like the steepest hill ever. You know what? Let's pull a video up of this.
Let's do it. They chase a wheel of cheese.
Yeah. So they do it every
Interesting.
year. And dude, so they have a rugby team at the bottom of the hill to catch the people. Chasing a wheel of cheese down a hill. Dude, oh
Which
my.
one is it? This one?
Anyone.
Any one of them?
Just click it and you should see.
It's a serious thing.
Oh, dude, they do it in this town in England.
Cheese rolling festival.
All right, these people get fucked up.
No way.
Like this one guy, I think he did like 3 cartwheels in the air, and they have like a medical team there, and it's like whoever wins gets, I don't know if it's like a year worth of cheese or not, but it's
nice.
Like, dude, me and Kelly watched these videos one time, and there's like opera music behind it. And I haven't laughed so hard. Like, I was crying.
That's awesome.
It's that time of year again. It's the cheese rolling festival. Or, with the amount of people filming the event this year, you might say it's a bloody Coldplay concert. No, I'm not being a cynical wanker. It's great. Cheese and those who care about cheese and chase it down what is basically a cliff deserve the mainstream credibility. And it's, terrible. It requires dedication. About those limits, but most importantly, it's about seeing if people can fly. Crikey! Putting aside the impending collapse of our planet, one bloke can all forget about that. A simple man living.
Look how fat.
How many angles of this guy do we have?
Crazy.
Not enough would be the answer to that. But seriously, is he okay? Are any sports journalists interested in that story? Alive, unalived, anyone? I mean, what is the point of Are You OK Day if we're not all checking in on this dickhead to see if he's okay? He just vanishes behind the house. This picture speaks 1,000 words, at least. She's crying. There's a solitary tear running down her cheek. Meanwhile, the human next to her is upside down, lost, confused, hurt. Overall, every year, this tradition reminds me that our species is never changing. If we want to be reckless, idiotic, and wasteful with our well-being, that's our choice. That is our right. It's our God-fucking fair dinkum given right. At least for cheese.
Nice. That's awesome.
That was
I love the English, man. They're funny.
Yeah, that was sweet. But yeah. And this one girl, she's won it a few times, but she's like separated her shoulder. She's fractured her skull. And it's like on the video, it's hard to see, but like the hill is steep.
Oh, it looked steep.
Did you see how that guy caught air? Like he was 5-6 feet in the air and just like double cartwheeling, and they don't give a shit. And they have a rugby team at the very bottom to catch these guys.
Talk about peak society, though.
Yeah.
Like people just get together to cartwheel down a hill, a steep hill. That's awesome.
And like when they roll the cheese, it's like a big wheel of cheese. And even when they throw it, I'm like, man, who's catching that wheel? Because that thing's going like Mach 1.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
that's awesome.
The beauty of YouTube, baby.
I love it. I love it.
Or the ones I really like are like people are awesome. And it shows people doing like crazy things, like it's parkour or flying planes in between buildings, stuff like that.
How about those guys that climb up big office buildings 40, 50 feet in the air, or 40, 50 stories in the air. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's insane. No harness, no ropes, just free balling it.
Well, hopefully your hands don't get clammy and you have...
Oh, buddy.
The fire department always has to come too, and like they're standing at the top. They're like, "Fuck, dude, we have so much other shit we could be doing."
What are they going to really do at the end of the day?
And they're like, "Oh, okay, buddy, give me your arm. I'll pull you up over."
Yeah.
Yay! Congrats.
That ladder only goes so high.
Yeah. Oh, the parkour guys. Those guys are insane.
Ones who jump over buildings and things like that.
Over buildings. There's one I saw. This guy was on top of a parkade, and he literally jumps to a light post that's like 30 feet below him, jumps, wraps his arms and legs around, and then slides down. I'm like, do you know what happens if you miss just by like an inch?
Oh, yeah.
Not only that, you smack your dick and balls against it, and I'm just like, ugh.
So that or you fall. I'll take that all day.
Yeah, fall to your death.
I think these people just, they want a thrill, man. Think about it. You work in an office all day. There's no excitement. You can't talk. You can't talk to people how you want to talk to people. You can't make jokes.
It's like, hey, Tim, what are you doing tonight? Well, I'm going to go jump off a building onto a pole.
Yeah.
What about you, Greg? I think I'm just having dinner with my wife and catching up on some Netflix.
Yeah. This guy just wants a thrill, man. He needs to do something.
Oh, fuck. Not for me.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy stuff.
Yep. Well,
that's what YouTube's for, man. Post all
should we
that fun
see what's
stuff.
going on in the world today?
I mean, yeah, sure. We can do that.
Okay, lead us off with...
How about we go to Nigeria?
Oh, right.
And we'll just get a glimpse of what's going on over there.
Is this more about the Christians that are being
unalived?
Cleansed?
Yeah, they're being cleansed over there.
Still haven't heard
in the African
much
nation
about it in the news.
No, millions of Christians groups. The Nigerian government is doing very little to stop the attacks. Well, now religious freedom advocates, including one member of the U.S. Congress, are taking action. CBN's Kelly Wright has this look at the crisis.
On this very day, 210 persons were slaughtered in one night, in less than 24 hours.
The video from the Father's Day massacre includes graphic images of people being burned alive, families attacked, and homes destroyed in Yelawata, Nigeria.
The other day it was raining, so planning herdsmen, they invaded the community and claimed so many lives.
Around 12 midnight, we started having calls from Yelawata that the Fulanis have come and they are killing, burning.
Friday night, I was sleeping in my house. See my house there. I come here, they shoot gun. Later, they come to break the house where my brother is sleeping here with his children. Thereby, they come, they kill people. They were breaking the house. Say, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar.
These first-hand accounts gathered by describe ongoing atrocities in eradicate Nigeria's Christians. Judge Saul, filmmaker and missionary, the organizer of equipping the persecuted, highlighted this documentary as a way to sound the alarm.
We need to fight this thing threefold. One, America as a government needs to get involved with a very little. I'm talking very little of our resources. If we just did the very little bit of push an aggressive foreign policy, throw some sanctions, whatever it takes, I think we can put a significant dent in this and put a stop to this.
U.S. Representative Chris Smith of New Jersey, who has traveled to many dangerous areas in Nigeria, introduced in Congress to help stop attacks fueled by religious hatred.
There has been an exponential increase in attacks on Christians and some Muslims, but Christians in particular. Protestants, evangelicals, Catholics, they're firebombing their churches. The Fulani are killing them with absolute impunity. We've called on the government in Abuja and the president several times to do what the governments do, law enforcement, use the military if you have to, but stop this genocide and do it now.
The resolution points to Nigeria's government apparent open border policy that allows almost free access to the country. Fulani militants and ISIS-linked extremist groups from neighboring countries take advantage of this policy to carry out mass murder, rape, and kidnappings.
We're also calling Trump to reissue, which he did in his first term, the designation of country of particular concern. And that then gives the president wide latitude to impose sanctions. It's an excellent bill when it's used properly. It gets the attention of all the policymakers, in this case in Abuja. It says, we're not kidding.
During a White House press briefing.
Open borders. Look at that.
Crazy.
Yeah. People take advantage of that. I wonder why. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Why aren't we hearing more about this, though?
That's what we'll play this every episode until something happens. Not that we have that much of a reach right now, but honestly, it's just, if anyone cares about human beings at all, you would stand up and say enough is enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These poor people who you just see, they look like innocent people just trying to live their lives are getting unalived.
Well, why don't we see any protests about this?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like it's crazy, especially from the left. Like they're the party of peace.
Yeah,
they care about equal rights and all this other stuff, but yet they can't stand up. They can't even put it on the news.
No,
these poor people.
I wonder if you're going to see like militant groups going there to like defend them.
So far, we haven't seen any, but hopefully we do. Well, where are these people are being directed to do this from somewhere? Why don't we find the source of that?
You don't think it's just?
It's not just. It's organized. It's very organized. It's not like people are just want to attack here or whatever because they don't like each other. It's clearly being organized and orchestrated. They're flowing through Nigeria to take these people out.
What's the what would be the reasoning though behind it? Like what's big in Nigeria? Like I don't know a lot that comes out of Nigeria.
Nigeria is one of the biggest oil states in Africa.
Okay.
And also we heard from that CIA lady analyst on the Sean Ryan show a while ago who talked about how they're trying all these Al-Qaeda, all these terrorist groups are trying to get together and put aside their differences in order to create the caliphate.
Yeah.
So when you see things like this happen, if they can take over all of Africa and the Middle East, they've got a lot of resources.
Okay.
So they're expanding their operations. It's not some dudes in robes anymore.
Yeah.
And also you can see it in Western Europe and North America. They're coming over to these countries as well and doing the same thing. They're getting in positions of power and they're playing nice, whatever. But if you say anything, then you're Islamophobic, right? So they're expanding worldwide, except for China.
Yeah.
And they're taking over, right? So they're coming over in suits and ties, but over there they're coming with arms.
Yeah.
Because they can, right? If they did that here, people would snap out immediately and be like, okay, this is not good. So it seems like they're trying to expand their operations and take over portions of minerals and resources in order to fund and also to control the resources, right?
Shit.
So I don't know. That's just me looking at it. I have no idea.
More to be determined in the following weeks coming up, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see what goes on. I mean,
let's pray for the people of Nigeria.
Let's do that.
It's too bad that this is happening, and I wish it was talked about more. But God, put your hands over them and steer them in the right path. It's sad. It's
very sad.
And people I'm sure will say, well, why don't you pray for Palestine and all that? I'm like, I have. I don't like anything that's going on.
Well, they have a ceasefire now. They're not shooting each other anymore. So hopefully we don't see any more Free Palestine protests. Because things are getting on the right direction now. People are going home. People are, home to rubble. I seen a news article. But, if they can sustain this peace and ceasefire, maybe we can help to rebuild these cities. That way they can go back home.
Yeah.
And enjoy their land in a free and fair society where they can do whatever they want to do and live how they want to live.
Was there any update on whether or not the hostages have been released yet?
They're still working on that. So right now I seen an article today that they're talking about keeping it private, the swap's private, but they're working on doing that right now.
Okay, well, let's hope everyone makes it home safe and alive.
The problem is the next step, I believe, from what I've seen, is that Israel wants them to drop all arms.
Oh.
So I don't know how long it's going to last. I hope it does, obviously, but we'll see. Kind of brings us to the next clip here. So I found this preacher. I don't know if he's doing a sermon or what, but he's talking about it's not like a left versus right issue. It's a good versus evil. And he lays it out really well.
Okay, let's hear this.
You see what's happening in our world, in the broader world. We face an orchestrated and strategic alliance of evil plotting behind the scenes with the intent of destroying the church, denying the truth, eliminating the knowledge of God, and seeking to erase the image of God in mankind. That's our real enemy. It's not the extreme left, it's not the extreme right. That's the real enemy. Our battle is not against flesh and blood. A church this size gets together to pray for one day before an election or at a critical time in the history of this nation is worth more than 100,000 votes at the polling box. God's people know how to fight this fight. We fight it on our knees. You see what's...
Very powerful.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it's easy to say that, though, when you're across, the other side of the world. Try saying that to the people in Nigeria who are like, yeah, we are trying to vote, but our government's not listening. And then you got open borders and you got these people coming in and massacring people by the thousands.
Well, we have mass corruption here, but over there they have way bigger corruption.
Oh, yeah.
We have nothing compared to them, unfortunately, right? So I don't know if he's specifically talking about that issue in particular, but he's discussing it in a broad statement. Like, okay, it's very clear if you can even find this yourself on Google.
Yeah.
How many Christian churches are being killed? How many Christians have been persecuted in the last 100 years? The Bolshevik Revolution, the Armenian genocide, all these other things. Christians are just being massacred, right?
Well, enough. Enough will be done. And then, I'm going to say you're going to see Christians fighting back.
Mm-hmm.
And some people be like, oh, that's not very Christian-like. Like someone, I have a family member who always loves to argue about that. I'm like, well,
it's a misinterpretation of the Bible.
Yeah, I agree. Like, you're supposed to love thy enemy, but you're also supposed to protect your people as well.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people get misconfused with that verse from the Bible that says, thou shalt not kill. It doesn't say thou shalt not kill. It says thou shalt not murder.
Mm-hmm.
Killing for protecting your own, I think is, the right way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And, it could be a third crusade coming up.
You never know.
Mm.
You never know. I mean, if people don't stop killing other people, unaliving other people,
yeah,
then eventually what do? You're back in a corner. It's either you survive or you don't.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. If you could reason with these people and say, hey, look, you guys live your lives over there. You guys do fine over there. We'll do what we do over here. We won't bother you. You don't bother us. I think if you could reason with people and say, hey, let's live like this. We can coincide, maybe not in the same borders, but at least in the same land, then you'd be fine. Whether these people are willing to do that or not doesn't seem clear.
But one side doesn't even want to do that, though.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk anymore. They're like, we're done talking.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have, the other side who's like, hey, we're willing to talk, but only to a certain point. And, I don't want there to be, war.
Mm-mm.
I don't want people to die, but it's getting to a freaking point now, man, where it's just like, it's either you or them.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's like, well, I'm neither this side or that side. Well, you're going to have to choose a side.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say that, but you're going to have to make a stance one day or another here. You're either with them or you're with us. And it's shitty. It's gotten to that point, but it's like, where do we go from here?
It's very clear they're not stopping.
And you know what? The left has a chance to redeem themselves. And you know what? It's like you hear people say all the time, no, I'm done talking. Okay, well, if you're done talking, let's do war.
Mm-hmm.
But you've never been to war. You've never fired a gun. You've never done anything like that. So shut the fuck up before you start saying, oh, there needs to be civil war or there needs to be war in general.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't you shut the hell up, okay? Because I'm willing to listen and talk things out, 10 times out of 9 or 9 times out of 10.
100%. I think you should have dialogue.
Yeah.
And one thing Charlie Kirk said is that when people stop talking, violence starts.
Yeah.
It's so true.
And I don't want there to be violence.
No.
I want everyone to be able to do whatever they want to do as long as it's not infringing on me.
This world is so big and this land is so abundant. We can all live healthily and fine together.
Healthily?
In a healthy way.
There you go.
Sorry. Thank you.
I should not be the one critiquing you on words.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Because the amount of words I say never line up properly.
That's okay. That's what we got each other.
You forgive me?
I forgive you.
Well, it's a day of forgiveness. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Are you a turkey guy or?
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm thankful for whatever I have at the table.
Oh gosh, that's so cute. But honestly, do you like turkey?
I do like turkey.
See, I meet a lot. Hell yeah, dude! I love turkey.
Mm-hmm.
I like the dark meat, not the white meat. It's the only time that thing applies for me. But dark meat, oh, dude, even certain white meat on turkey's good.
You know what? I don't discriminate.
You like them both?
I like them both.
I love a dark meat on turkey. So good.
Dark meat on the plate, nothing wrong with that.
Nope. What do you? What's your turkey or what's your Thanksgiving meal look like? I'll lay it out for you. Because the way we always do it, it's usually always turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, sweet potatoes, corn, gravy, and then you got the cranberry jelly or whatnot, which I never put that shit on. Gross.
Gary Brecka says corn's terrible for you.
Oh my god, Gary Brecka can take a corn on the cob up the ass, right?
No, that sounds good though. That sounds perfect.
Not corn on the cob though at Thanksgiving. No,
just like
just canned corn.
Canned corn, yeah,
or pre-frozen, whatever.
Nice,
whatever's in your budget. But you know what's funny? Every Thanksgiving, like we'll do it tonight. I'll maybe take a video and send it to you. So me or myself, my sister Olivia, and my sister Kenzie, we always take a plate and we weigh it on a scale to see how much it is and just to see like who eats more.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, my one little sister Olivia and even Kenzie, they'll throw it back.
Oh yeah,
like a lot. And I'm always amazed because I'm like, shit, I don't know how can you guys eat that much food? But like the first round, you always go in heavy.
Mm-hmm.
You get a bit of everything, and then after that, you kind of tailor your plate to what you want to have for the second round.
Mm-hmm.
But I always drown it in gravy.
Oh yeah, ketchup too on the mashed potatoes.
Disgusting.
What?
Why?
We can't
no
be friends,
ketchup.
man.
Why do you gotta put ketchup on mashed potatoes?
Dude,
that's what the gravy's for, bitch.
This is what you do, okay? You get your plate,
you
flatten out all the mashed potatoes, you put your butter on there, okay? Mix that around. Gravy, ketchup.
Gross.
Amazing.
Ugh.
No?
We just lost half our viewership.
Dude.
Ketchup on mashed potatoes?
Oh yeah.
No, dude.
Delicious. What?
That's disgusting.
It's
all
so
right.
good.
Moving on.
All right.
Can't believe you just said ketchup.
It's so good, dude.
Should we? No, let's talk about the Nobel Peace Prize.
Okay, let's do it.
So, if you want to read that, the Nobel Peace Prize for 2025 was awarded to a Venezuelan woman named Maria Corina Machado.
Okay, for her tireless work promoting democratic rights for the people of Venezuela and for her struggle to achieve a just and peaceful transition from dictatorship to democracy.
Dictatorship?
Yeah. So she's currently leading the opposition party, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, well, they're trying to get rid of the guy down there right now.
That photo almost looks like Emily Blunt. Pull up a photo of Emily Blunt right now.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Oh gosh.
Let me see.
She's married to John Krasinski. Hold on. Now pull up that photo.
This one?
Yep. Okay.
I can't.
You can't pull up both?
Here, 1 second.
Hold on here.
Yeah, she looks like an older version of her.
That, and then go back to the sketch. Or is that too hard to go back and forth? Let's see here. Dude, that's Emily Blunt right there, bro.
Maybe.
Or am I off? Be honest.
I think it looks like this is a younger version of her. Younger version, I think.
Okay. Anywho,
maybe similar.
So yeah, she was noted or noble or awarded. Sorry, the Nobel Peace Prize.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really hear about this girl at all.
Me neither. I didn't hear about it till today or yesterday.
I mean, the only thing I ever hear about Venezuela is, Trump bombing those drug boats.
Yeah, honestly, Venezuela. It's I've met some people from there, and they're good people.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, when you have bad leadership, it ruins the country.
Oh yeah,
but yeah,
no one's ever had a bad leader and be like, yeah, the country's fucking great.
Yeah.
Deadly. All right. And then what's his name? Trump had something to say. I guess in her award speech, she thanked Donald Trump, which, really pissed off the left. But he had a little response to it, which I thought was kind of funny.
Actually got the Nobel Prize, called me and said that I'm accepting this in honor of you because you really deserved it. That a very nice thing to do. I didn't say then give it to me though. I think she might have. She was very nice, and I've been helping her along the way. They need a lot of help in Venezuela. It's a basic disaster.
Yeah,
I liked his response.
Oh yeah,
I didn't take it.
Yeah,
she would have gave it to me.
He's funny.
Yeah, I always said he's always good when he's speaking on the mic because nothing's ever nothing's ever pre-wrote for him, which sometimes I think does him a disservice. But maybe if he wasn't so, if he was a little bit more humble in the way he was when he was talking to the reporters, I think people would, feel better about him.
He's not a politician though. That's the thing. He's not polished.
No.
He's like you and I up there. He's just going off the cuff.
Oh yeah.
But he's calling it as it is and how it should be. You know what I mean? If you're dishonest, he calls you dishonest.
Yeah.
So I think that's how it should be, honestly, in my opinion. But people aren't used to that, right? So it shakes them up. That's why people don't like him because they're so used to somebody lying to their face and telling them what they want to hear.
Yeah. I like whenever he talks to a reporter, he goes, "No, I'm not talking to you. You're fake news. Get out of here." It's good.
It is good.
All right. What else is happening?
Let's see. Where do we want to go? Should we go to Canada now or what?
Yep.
Let's start with this one.
Yeah, this is juicy. So, Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau are officially dating now, which was weird because I thought she was dating Orlando Bloom.
She went from Orlando Bloom to JT
to
blackface.
Well, these are two stupid people that deserve each other. Did you ever see the speech she gave when she came off her little rocket ship into space?
No, I didn't.
Pull that up.
Okay.
Because it's kind of funny. She's like, I just feel so loved. Like she just did like a 5-year space exploration. I forget. It was like, I think it was Jeff Bezos' trip.
Yep. What's her name again?
Katy Perry.
Space.
No, there's one where right there, probably.
This one?
Yeah. Play this.
Okay, 1 second here. Let me
she gives a little heartfelt speech. And you're just like,
sure. I thought I heard that they didn't even go.
They went like only so far up.
I feel super connected to love. I think this experience has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you, like how much love you have to give, and how loved you are until the day you launch.
The day you launch.
Until you... So there's a picture or a video of her like when she was floating in space holding a flower. And she's like, yes, you just feel so connected to love.
Okay.
And it's like, all right. I would be like, yeah, dude, that experience was the shit.
I mean, that would be a wild experience. That would be a wild experience. I think you would appreciate how small we actually are when you think about it, you know?
No kidding. I wouldn't want to go in space, though.
That'd be pretty crazy.
I'm not there yet.
If I was 100% knew I wasn't going to die, I'd do it.
Yeah. I've seen too many space movies where it's just like nothing ever goes right in space.
No.
every space movie, something breaks, something blows up, they're stranded.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I I think Bezos went with them, so I'm like, well,
Did he?
He went on the trip with them.
Wow.
There was a bunch of other women too.
Imagine that you have enough money to fund a space trip.
Oh,
he's balling.
Well, look at what's his name? Elon Musk. He goes up to space. Well, he doesn't, but he sends rockets into space all the time.
That guy is just unreal. I love that guy.
He's just so rich. He's just bored with Earth.
But he doesn't even think about himself like that, to be honest. He's not even a flashy dude. He sold all of his, people were calling him out because of his houses and whatnot.
Yeah.
He sold all of his houses and lived in a boxable for years. I
Yeah.
think he finally just bought a house this year or last year.
He just wakes up. He goes, ugh, Earth is so boring. How about Mars? Let's go to Mars.
You know what? I heard, I was watching this video. There was a brief description on Elon Musk. I thought it was like next level. This guy's way ahead of his generation.
Yeah.
So think about, people just say, oh, he wants to go to Mars. Okay, he's got a plan. So he wants to go to Mars.
Yeah.
You can't live on the surface of Mars. So he makes the Boring Company where they build tunnels, or they construct tunnels by drilling into the ground.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you fly to Mars with the rocket ship on SpaceX. You use the Boring Company's technology to bore into the ground so you can build a civilization underneath the surface so you're warm enough. He has robots, robo-taxis, auto self-driving cars, robots to build the infrastructure. He's got all that down pat. Then he's got Starlink, so you can connect internet from Mars to here. You know what I mean? If you had
Ooh.
satellites going across,
So he's gonna
some
build
technology.
a little city underground.
So basically, he's building all these companies are for a purpose. It's not just random. He's thought about this years ago, obviously, a decade ago. He thought about how he's going to do it. So he's building all these different businesses and technologies in order to take robots there, is what I'm assuming, fly them all there. They go there, they can transmit through Starlink, and then you can actually talk to them versus the moon landing.
Well, I feel, but what's the point of, moving to Mars if you're just going to live underground?
Well, you'd have to survive on there, right? So
Mhm.
the point is to build a satellite state where you would have, because eventually it's going to expire here on Earth, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a while away, but anything could happen. We could kill each other, which is what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Or we could have a meteor hit the Earth. Done. So if you had a spot somewhere else that isn't that far away where you could survive underneath the ground, at least human survival would go on.
Okay.
That's his point.
Fair enough. Until they can somehow make oxygen on Mars.
Yeah. Everyone tells you you're crazy until you do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thinks it's so far-fetched, but the guy works like 18-hour days, 20-hour days.
Until they have like teleportation to Mars, I'm not getting on no plane. No plane, no rocket ship, nothing.
No, nothing.
No. Until they got the technology from Star Trek where you can just bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop, bloop.
What if he built a highway you could just drive over?
Yeah, but how long? That'd be different though.
If you had like a solar panel on top of your car and your wheels also were like a windmill, so you could gain electricity that way, so you could just drive forever.
Yeah, but how long does it take to travel from Earth to Mars, even on a rocket ship?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like 20 years?
Yeah.
It's like a 40-year road trip.
What if you had a hyperspeed car?
I would drive there if it was like a 5-hour drive.
You could go like 2,000 miles per hour.
Sorry, that would a
just still take
24-hour
forever.
drive. I would go, but I'm not going unless it's that.
Yeah, I think it takes a couple months by rocket.
Yeah, fuck that. No thanks.
I know previously he had talked about how maybe it's next year, 2026 in October, Mars is coming on its rotation where it's close to Earth, and that's when he's going to launch to Mars.
Yeah.
So he's building up to that right now.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
But circling back, we this was originally about Justin Trudeau dating Katy Perry.
Yeah. Yeah.
And somehow we got on because she went up in the rocket ship or whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's weird. It seems like an odd couple. Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry.
Yeah. I mean, he did a shit job as prime minister. I don't have any ill will against him. He destroyed the country partially, but you know what? I mean, good for him.
Katy Perry, she's hot though.
Good looking.
She got
Good
those
looking lady.
tiggle bitties.
Yeah. Just as fake as Justin.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's like, what do they got in common? I don't know.
Woke ideology.
Yeah. I just feel so loved.
I don't know. I
Justin
don't even know.
Trudeau's like, I love love.
Yeah, probably. He's like the gay best friend who turned into a boyfriend.
Yeah, I thought he was gay.
Well,
I mean, the way he carries himself, you would definitely think so.
Yeah, he's a little bit limp-wristed, but
a little flamboyant.
I don't think he is gay because he got caught up in that scandal with those girls at the school at one time when he was a drama teacher. So I don't know if he's gay.
Anyways, he's a loser in my opinion. Moving on. What's next?
Well, we could go to this one here. And news. New data from the Department of Immigration shows that Canada is now host to a staggering total of 3,049,277 temporary immigrants on both expired and valid permits. That's 1 in every 13 people living in the entire country.
So we have just over 3 million illegal immigrants or temporary.
It's on both expired and valid. So they don't say which, because if it was valid, then it would be legal. But if it was expired, then it'd be illegal.
Wow.
Do we have some kind of immigration enforcement here? I don't think so.
I don't know. I knew they were talking about something in the House of Commons. Like, out of all the people that were supposed to be deported, how many people have you guys got rid of? And the guy's
None.
like, well, we don't have that information. He goes, so no one. Even Pierre Poilievre was talking about that. He's like, there's over 2 million that have expired visas that need to go. And then they claim asylum. What are you researching here?
Well, I was just looking up to see if we had our own form of immigration customs enforcement, like ICE down in the States.
Yeah.
There's no single immigration police in Canada. The roles are handled by several agencies, most notably the Canada Border Services Agency for Enforcement and the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Oh, so we're screwed. For security screening support. There's nothing to do with, how do you detain people then?
You don't?
CBSA enforces immigration laws, detains individuals who are not allowed to remain in Canada, and facilitates legitimate trade and travel.
So unless you're going through the border, there's no one really checking in on you?
No.
Or the RCMP, but they're too busy taking legal guns away from legal owners. So.
Yeah.
Huh.
I have no problem with immigration, but they're bringing in a lot of criminals is the problem.
Yeah.
Right? They're bringing in people who are fleeing persecution from their own government. Meanwhile, they're criminals escaping persecution. So I don't know. The problem is that there's no oversight here. They're just kind of doing whatever they want to do, and the government is focusing on citizens who aren't committing any crimes versus people who are actually committing crimes. Your expired visa. I loved China because China, when you come into that country, you have to register at your local police station. They have them everywhere.
Yeah.
And you have to tell them where you're staying, what you're doing. And that way you can control these people, because if you don't check in within 30 days, they come and find you. You know what I mean? So they should have that system, because we have to protect our laws and the people that we have here.
That's a fair point.
What do you think we should do about that?
Well, we should have some kind of system set up so the minute they expire, it's okay. You have 1 week to check into a CBSA and get your affairs ordered or figured out, and then on your way.
Yep.
Bye-bye. You have to reapply like how you're supposed to. And just because, the amount of asylum seekers Canada takes in, it's kind of ridiculous.
Well, they've incentivized them to become asylum seekers so they get paid, their way gets paid. So you've got a lot of fake applications, people committing fraud. I talked to somebody who actually works in immigration office at my local dog park, and she was saying that she works in the fraud detection center part of it, right?
Yeah.
Where they go through all the applications that have been submitted. And she said, if people are committing fraud already when they're coming in just on their application, what are they going to do when they get here?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so happy to hear that someone's fighting the good fight and doing something. I was like, how do you determine this? She's like, we were backlogged. We have so many applications that we have to go through, and people that have already gotten here. So they're trying to get rid of the people who are breaking the law already.
Well,
but there's so many that have come in. The government just stamps everyone, right? So it's just I don't know. It seems pretty doom and gloom, to be honest with you.
I guess I guess we'll find out soon here what it's going to look like.
Well, it's going to look terrible. They're changing the demographic of our country because what they're doing now, they're trying to instill this rural immigration policy where they're spreading them throughout our whole country.
Yeah.
It's not like you have people who have high skill who are coming into city centers and, they're working at hospitals, they're working architects, engineers. They're coming over here as low skilled labor. They don't speak English. They're coming in and spreading them throughout the whole country. It seems like the great replacement theory, right? But really it's put into action. And if you just go to your local stores, you'll be able to see that for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not some conspiracy theory.
Well, no, we get a lot of them that come over here and it's like Amazon, Skip the Dishes, Tim Hortons, those kind of jobs.
Yep.
And I'm not saying we don't need those because we do, but it seems like that's all we're getting. It was before it was like, yeah, we're getting engineers, doctors. No, we're not.
No. The one thing that America has is they have a hire America first policy.
Yeah.
For the most part. I mean, there are companies who skirt around that. You've heard about in the agriculture sector and big factories, they will hire people from other countries.
Yeah.
But I mean, I tried to apply down there and I got denied because
if you're natural born Canadian, you should have dibs first, as long as you're the right person for the job.
Of course.
Like, that's the problem I have with DEI bullshit. It's like, you shouldn't be just hired off the color of your skin. You should be hired because you're the right person for the job, whether you're black, white, brown, male, female. I want the best of the best. Like, if I'm getting surgery done, I don't want it, well, we hired, so-and-so because they're brown. Just because we need to fit that quota. Well, no. I want the best of the best. I don't care if it turns out that person's brown and a female or whatever the case, then that's the person I want.
Mm-hmm.
Start hiring people off of merit and skill rather than just, how they feel.
Think about how demeaning that would be as a person. We're hiring you because you are black, not because you're good at the job, not because you're the best, but because of your skin color. That is like reverse racism right there.
Oh, yeah.
It's discriminating all the other people. What's the point in doing good if you can just get in? I mean, it wouldn't be fulfilling, from my opinion. You wouldn't feel like you should be there.
Yeah.
And if you're in, like, United Airlines, for example, they wanted 50% of their staff to be women or people of color. So they're just looking for those people. They're not looking at your application, not looking at how good you are at your job. They're not looking at your personality. They're specifically looking at what you look like, your characteristics.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And it's not good.
That's when you got planes falling.
Well, you're not pushing people to be their best either, right? A meritocracy works because it creates a competitive atmosphere where people are able to push themselves and be the best they can be, and then they get selected because they're the best.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what it should be.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just they've lost their mind. The inmates are running the asylum, and it's going to start showing here eventually, right?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay.
Alrighty. What else do we got here?
Well,
oh yes,
we have this guy here.
Another
essayer.
And if you don't know what essay means, Google it, because there's certain words on here that we found that we can't say. But let's say it's an adult and it involves children. But this one here comes from Canada Proud. Report: police in Winnipeg are warning the public that William Lee, how do you say that? Persuane, who has previously been convicted for breaking into homes, SAing people at knife point, and SAing children, and non-SA has been released back into the community.
Jeez.
So this guy who's been convicted of doing this to kids and, adults is now being let out. And this is what I mean. Like, the government doesn't give a shit about you.
No.
Because if they did, they wouldn't let these scumbags out. Like, this guy needs to be put down. Anytime it comes with kids, I've gone to argument with family members about this. Like, oh, it's mental illness, or, that's not very Christian. You're supposed to. No, when it comes to kids, sorry, fuck you. You deserve to die. I hope this person doesn't see the light of day. People in Winnipeg, if you see this guy, report him, get him put back in jail, or give him some justice.
Just be vigilant, okay? Don't let your kids around this guy. If you see this guy at parks, call it in.
And if you want to know what he looks like, watch our video. But he's native looking. He has tattoos. He looks like a piece of shit. But I don't know. Any comments?
Yeah, there's a couple comments. Duck on a bike. He should be introduced to your local wood chipper.
Yep.
Jesse MX702. I think this person hit it spot on. He's released, but you can't question history or speak your opinion online. No kidding, eh?
Yeah.
If they need to put out a warning to women and children, he shouldn't be released. Common sense is cooked in Canada. Yeah. At what point do the officials who keep releasing these offenders back into society become personally accountable for the crimes and harm their decisions continue to inflict upon the public? It's almost like accessory. It's accessory at that point.
Well, it's like if this guy reoffends, which more than likely he will be because he has already done it a few times, why don't you hold the person who let him out?
Clear, yeah, you should. They wouldn't let them out anymore.
No. Say, okay, so if you're choosing to let this guy out, then if something bad happens to him, you're going to be held accountable.
It's like sponsoring someone from another country.
Yeah.
Like if you marry a woman from Russia, you bring them over here, she goes on a spree.
Yeah. Shopping spree.
You're accountable. You're signing off on that person that you're responsible.
Yeah. Or, let me deal with it. These people need to no longer be around.
Well, that's what the government's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right? They're supposed to be the big brother, but Big Brother ain't doing their job. They're coming after people who have opinions online and not going after people who are actually harming people.
Yeah.
This online harms act they're trying to reinvigorate. It's like, why don't you focus on the criminals? The people who are actually causing harm to people, not people who are posting stupid things online.
Yeah. Get
It's
fucked.
Yeah. It's total control. It's crazy.
Sorry. My vulgar language when it comes out a little more thick when it involves children, and it's just
sick.
It breaks my heart. So okay. So before we get out of here, we got some. Oh, do you want to? I got a fan question.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay, let's hear it.
I think this girl has asked us a question before, so let's get into it here. Oh, there's two questions.
Maybe we shouldn't say their names.
I won't.
Okay.
This comes from, well, I guess we can't say her name, but it says, as a girl dad, do you think you'll be one to sit on the porch with your gun waiting for your daughter's first date to intimidate the guy? And how would you feel if it was reversed and your daughter was the one being greeted that way? Well, I don't think I would sit on the porch with a gun.
You get the cops called on you.
Yeah, I'd get the cops called on me pretty quick.
Yeah.
But, I'm going to raise my daughter a certain way. I'm going to trust her judgment to a certain degree. But, when he does come over for the first time, I'm just going to let him know, like, hey, this is, you're now in charge of her protection. I'm putting that trust in you. If anything should happen to her or you break my trust, well, it's not going to go well for you. All right. There's a reason why we have a tomahawk on our table on our podcast studio.
That poor
okay.
guy. Yeah.
But no, you don't want to scare him off, but just let him know, hey, this is where I stand. If you try and fuck with me, you will find out how quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it comes to my daughters, I go above and beyond.
Of course.
And then the other part of the question said, and how would you feel if it was reversed and your daughter was the one being that way? Like if the boyfriend's mom was out, as rightfully should be. Every parent should be able to, not interrogate, but investigate who their kids are going to be dating. So I would also want to talk to their parents. Like, hey, I want to know, hey, how was your kid raised? All that. And yeah, just, my kids will be raised respectful. So I don't have any doubt that, even if the mom of her boyfriend interrogates her a bit, she was raised right. She'll be able to handle herself. No problem. Not to mention, she'll know how to use a firearm. She'll know jujitsu pretty well. She won't take no shit because all the things Dad's done for her, she's gonna expect this guy to. She goes, "Oh, you won't hold the door open for me? My dad would have." Oh, you're not gonna, take me out for dinner? My dad would have. Oh, you're not gonna protect me? My dad would have. So if you set especially for dads, if you set a high standard for, especially when it comes to daughters, like I'm going to set the bar high. And, I constantly have to catch myself this because, sometimes the way I talk to my wife isn't always the best. And I apologize for that. But I want her to see the way I treat my wife and be like, yeah, this is how I expect to be treated as well. So if you set a high standard, she won't settle for, losers or, scumbags. So
you always see the women or the girls who don't have a father in their life or a father who isn't a good example. They tend to lean towards people who are not so good.
Yeah.
They attract them.
Yeah.
It's there's something to be said about that. That was very well said.
Yeah. So raise your kids right, and I have no doubt. I mean, am I gonna fuck with the kid a little bit? Absolutely.
Of course.
I'm gonna just send them texts, be like, I'll follow them out one night and just be like, send a text, be like, yeah, I see them. Wind is 5 knots, range is 300 yards. Let me know if you have a clear shot, and then send it to them, and then be like, oh, sorry, wrong person.
That's hilarious.
Just let them know I'm watching. I have eyes and ears everywhere, buddy.
You can. My wife's dad still waits up. We lived there for a year before we came out here.
Yeah.
He would still wait up till we got home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's that guy. He's a nice guy though.
Okay, you know what? Let's play
That's just what he did.
Play this clip. This is how I always wished I could answer the door. It's from Bad Boys 2. Have you seen this? You've had to see this.
I think so.
This is the best. So Bad Boys 2. Date scene.
Oh, you suck. 1 second here.
Bad Boys 2. First date. Yep. So this is the best. Okay.
Oh, I do remember this.
This is so good. People who are listening, this is from...
And that's so good.
Right? I love that.
Yeah.
But nowadays you can't do that.
No.
Because you go to jail.
Yeah. Maybe in the States you can.
I would love to see that on like a Ring camera. Just like my daughter's first date, knocking, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. I'm sure that happens.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not quite like that, but
no.
That's
but
awesome.
I always remember watching that one and be like, ugh, kind of want to do that like that one day.
That'd be hilarious.
Actually, I got a funny story. My older sister brought over one of her new boyfriends at the time. I think his name was Tyler. I can't remember. And me and my dad were in the garage and we were cutting up a deer, I think it was, and we're just covered in blood, right? Got, pieces of meat chopped up, all whatever. He comes over and he goes, hey, yeah. My dad's like, oh, nice to meet you. And my dad's hand's covered in blood, just shakes his hand, pulls him in. He goes, hey, if you don't treat my daughter right, you're going to be on this table. And I lets him go. And I was like, oh. And he walked in and my dad started laughing. I was like, Dad, that was so hard. You don't understand how good that was. That should have been recorded.
That's wild.
Yes.
I think that's like a common thing, though. I mean, you kind of expect that stuff as a guy.
There's a difference between daughters and sons, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're telling your son, treat her right, do all this, but like, hey, your daughter comes home and or your son goes home and goes, how'd it go?
Yeah.
Did you get lucky?
Yeah,
Did
exactly.
you get a kiss? Whatever the case.
Yeah.
Your daughter comes home. You don't want to ask her that. It's like, oh, how'd it go?
Yeah.
There's a difference there.
Yeah. 100%.
Well, how? Oh yeah. I guess we'll kick off or finish it off with the little wow. This is a little segment on Instagram. It's called Everything You Missed This Week. And it's just a couple news little clips here. Should we just read them?
Sure.
We'll just shoot them off quickly. Alrighty. First one is, you read it.
MacBook stops bullet in robbery. A businessman in Brazil survived a robbery after his MacBook blocked a bullet aimed at him while he fled the scene. The shot lodged into the laptop, saving his life and leaving the device with a visible dent from the impact. Nice.
Wow. I wonder if the computer still worked.
Is this real or is this Apple PR?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fire, not only is our iOS software really good, but it can also stop bullets.
I want to see it on the Yee till I believe it.
Maybe we should do a video of that. We just take out an old computer and shoot it with a 9mm and just see if it stops.
Maybe it will.
Jeez. All right, next one.
YouTube offers banned creators return. Nice. YouTube has launched a second chance program allowing banned creators to rejoin the platform. Only those suspended for over a year will be eligible, marking a rare move to restore accounts under revised policies. Nice.
So does that mean YouTube is seeing less content creators on YouTube now, and like other ones maybe going over to different platforms?
I think a lot of them have switched over to places like Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was mostly right-wing people who.
Well, I know that guy
that.
from Nelk, or the Steve Will Do It guy. He got dinged off. He got kicked off YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, something to do with like gambling or whatnot. But I feel like a lot of people just go over to like Twitch, and now they do the like live streaming thing. But that's interesting.
Well, it's good for YouTube. That's awesome.
Yep.
The more people on there, the better, I think.
Okay.
Stranger Things 5 reportedly cost $460 million. Netflix reportedly spent $460 million on Stranger Things Season 5, making it more expensive than Avengers Endgame. Each episode cost between $50 and $60 million, marking Netflix's biggest budget to date.
Holy crap. That's a lot. No, wait, go back.
Sorry.
You've watched Stranger Things, I'm assuming?
No.
Oh, God. It's a good show.
My sister watched it. She liked it.
Did she?
Yeah.
It's I didn't know they spent that much money.
That's a lot of money.
And that's just for season 5. That's almost $500 million. That's insane. That's Avatar
crazy.
money.
That's huge.
Dang. Okay.
Crypto market faces $19 billion wipeout. Over $19 billion was liquidated from the crypto.
Talking to your mic. You're talking away from your mic.
Okay.
Sorry. I can hear it.
Over $19 billion was liquidated from the crypto market in one day.
Oh, shit.
The largest single-day loss in history. The crash came as high leverage positions were wiped out following global economic uncertainty.
So that means a bunch of people just pulled all their money out of crypto?
I guess. I don't know.
So does that mean that drops the value of crypto? Like, is that Bitcoin or is that just like, because crypto means all like cryptocurrency, right?
Yes.
I don't know enough about crypto. I'm so far behind on that.
Wow. I don't know much about it either.
That's a lot of money, though.
That is.
150 billion?
19 billion.
Oh, 19 billion.
In one day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I wonder if someone knows something. You know who you got to look into is Nancy Pelosi. Anytime she makes a move, that's when you know shit's going to go down.
Well, think about Bitcoin. I mean, it's some mysterious Japanese guy who created it, but isn't there. It's like decentralized. Imagine it was just the CIA who created this. They're like, yeah,
I don't doubt it. That's insane, though.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a conspiracy.
Oh, here we go. Some
Drake's UMG lawsuit dismissed. A judge has dismissed Drake's lawsuit against Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's "Not Like Us." The court ruled the lyrics were protected as artistic opinion and ending the brief legal dispute.
Oh, so that was Drake bitching about Kendrick Lamar's like diss track towards him.
Okay.
Seems kind of gay to like go the legal route.
Yeah,
right?
No kidding.
Like I remember when he was beefing with what's his face?
Meek Mill.
Yeah.
He
came out with those 2 diss tracks. That was dope.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're acting kind of gay about it.
Yeah. Megan Fox joins FNAF 2 as Toy Chica. Megan Fox has been cast as Toy Chica in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. The sequel expands the hit horror franchise and continues Universal's partnership with Blumhouse for the December 2025 release. Don't even know what that is.
It's a movie. I never watched it, so that one was kind of whatever.
Is it a kids movie?
No, it's a horror show. Hence the word horror.
Well, I don't know. It's cartoony.
I think it's supposed to be cartoony.
Adults watch that?
I guess so.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't watch anything with Megan Fox. I can't stand her. I think she's fucking annoying. Sorry, I hate her so much. I mean, I don't hate her. I dislike her with everything in my bones. She has like the 3 kids who are trans too now. Huge eye roll there. Or sorry, they're not trans. She just dresses them up as girls every single day.
Oh my lord!
I mean, like, look at what happened when MGK started dating her. He went super feminine too.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's like a boy band thing. Also so gay.
Yep. 2025 set to be the second hottest year. Climate data shows 2025 is on pace to become the second hottest year ever recorded. Bullshit. Scientists link the rise to strong El Nino effects and continued global temperature increases. Where? We had a cold summer.
Ooh. Yeah, what the hell?
It's such a lie.
Who knows? I don't believe anything when it comes to global warming nonsense.
Bullshit.
We do have one more fan question, though. If you want to read, we'll read this before we head out.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Let's
Hold
do
on,
that.
I'm about to sneeze. Huh? I don't know. Fuck. Oh, dude, that was bad. You know when you like get that feeling you're about to sneeze and then it goes away?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I went up the wrong nose.
You only have one nose, my friend.
Cody G asks, dream card for UFC White House and why? Oof. I don't know. Well, I like the fact that Tom Aspinall, John Jones, that would be dope. I would love to see Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. I would like to see Israel versus Sean Strickland. I would like to see Amanda Nunes versus that other butch chick. I can't remember her name.
I don't know.
Who else would I like to see? I'd like to see like some veterans fight. You know, I would.
What about Francis Ngannou, Tom Aspinall?
Yeah, but Francis Ngannou won't ever come back, and he's fighting John Jones, and I want that fight to happen.
Is he?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know. I'd like to see Khabib versus Conor. That'd be sweet again. But Khabib, Khabib won't fight again.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I'm so far behind on UFC. Like, I don't know who's who anymore. But I do want to see John Jones, Tom Aspinall.
Yeah.
I think that'd be sick.
Yeah, I don't know. I think John Jones he's past his prime. He's a beast. He's the deadliest fighter in the world right now.
I'd like to see Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor.
They're two different weight classes too, though. They're not.
Oh, Jake Paul is huge. He's a big
6 foot 180 or something.
No, he's in the 200s. Yeah, he's
McGregor's
way too big.
Little guy.
Yeah, with a leprechaun.
Yeah, I think Jake Paul versus somebody who's actually a boxer would be nice.
Yeah. Well, he's fighting that. What's his name? Shit. I'm gonna get eaten alive for this one. But he's facing a really good boxer. But he's also so much bigger than this boxer. Javante Davis. That's who he's fighting.
Oh yeah, that's right. Why doesn't he fight somebody in actual weight class? His actual weight class.
I don't know. They want to sell tickets. It's gonna sell. Oh, I think it's on Netflix, but it's gonna get lots of eyes. So.
Mm-hmm. But nobody really believes these fights anyway.
No.
I mean, come on.
No,
He
definitely
needs some credibility. If that guy would actually do some credibility, I think he'd be fine.
Yeah.
Fight somebody who's actually your weight class, who's not somebody who's 50. Fight somebody who's actually around your age and an actual boxer right now. If they'd even fight him, they'd even entertain it, and then we'll see how good you actually are. I'm sure he can fight. Obviously, he can.
Oh yeah, he's a good fighter.
Yeah, but you gain yourself some credibility. That way people actually respect what you're doing, not just watch it because they want you to see you lose because they don't believe you.
Well, that's the majority of the people who watch this fights. They want to see Jake Paul get knocked out.
Exactly.
And part of me does too.
Yeah.
But I also like when he does win, supposedly.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he went from YouTuber to boxer and he's got all these people hating on him and, whatever. He loves it.
Yeah.
So good on him.
Good on him. Okay. Well, all right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your turkey, dark meat. And don't put ketchup on your mashed potatoes.
Definitely do.
Okay.
Let us know in the comments. Should ketchup be on mashed potatoes?
Disgusting. Not even. All right, guys. Love you lots. Share, like, subscribe, and comment on, give us a rating on Apple Podcasts or Spotify.
Yeah, please.
Helps boost our credibility and our algorithm or whatever word is right for that.
That's right.
Alrighty. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Bear Podcast. This is the Bear Podcast.